dream panel, Moderators Delight. We have representation from millennials. We have two Gen Z guys, Adit and Aryan. We have two women. And what is the topic is about marketing. So, Vidita and Vikita, of course, they have marketed the concept of lab-grown diamond jewelry not only to their consumers but to the investor fraternity as well. I think that's a great achievement. Give them a big hand.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. As Anil already introduced me, I'm Nikita and I'm the co-founder of Jiva. Today, we are here to share the strategies of marketing for millennials and Gen Z. So for doing that, I think it is very important to tell you that a little bit about my background about Jiva. So Jiva started as a purely online silver jewelry brand back in 2019. And when we started, we had not thought that we will enter the space of lab-grown diamonds 3 years later. But I will tell you that our journey took a very interesting turn 2 years back when we started getting requests for gold in our silver store, and seeing the traction of lab-grown diamond, we decided to start lab-grown with 14 and 18 karat gold, and did a just small experiment by keeping it in 4-5 of our stores, and got such a great response because there was a livelihood between the consumer who is purchasing lab grown and who was purchasing the silver jewelry, and the common thing was it was a everyday wear jewelry that they were looking for, and our target audience is millennials, so very well gelled with the brand. And today we have 170 stores, and we decided to keep lab grown in all of the stores. And I will be more than happy to share the marketing strategies with you later in the panel.
You know Jeff Bezos, right? Everybody knows Jeff. So during his interview, somebody asked him, Mr. Bezos, what are the changes taking place? What do you see changing in next 10 years? So this guy said, okay, very interesting question. But I wonder why nobody is asking me what is not going to change in the next 10 years. Because strategies are built on constants. What is not going to change in the next 10 years? What is going to remain as it is? He said, in my business, what do consumers want? Consumers want low prices, fast delivery and a wide choice. So our business is slightly different. So we can talk about it. Please, any one of you, start. Express your views. What are your views? What is not going to change, and how are you building your strategy based on those concepts? Anyone?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
So I think in our business, one thing that's definitely not going to change is people's love for jewelry, especially Indians. So, and I say that with experience because growing up, I have seen, my father selling gold and silver in his store, and then, seeing the incoming of, e-commerce with brands like, ourselves, Jiva, where, silver got the limelight. So, like over time, I've seen there is change in the preference of the material, and not only preference, but I think the availability also. There was a time when gold was the only go-to metal for jewelry, but then came imitation, then silver, and now and diamond has been there since forever, and now the lab-grown diamond coming into the picture. So yeah, I think that's an interesting world to be in.
All of you are neglecting one very important factor. Is creating an experience and capitalizing on emotions. What are the basic emotions? So there are only 7 story ideas. If you watch any Bollywood movie, it is the same, going on for ages. But there is an interpretation, there is an interplay. Emotions are differently. So everybody who talks about consumer experience. What is the experience? Experience, you always talk about experience in the past tense. कोई experience आया, correct? So the thing is, people buy a product from you. सस्ता है, बड़ा है, महंगा, बड़ा है, सस्ता है, अच्छा है, वापिस ले आओ. That is commoditized. आपके ब्रांड में इतनी दम होनी चाहिए कि दिखा है ये आयरिस का. And most importantly, we have talked about millennials, Gen Z, Henry. You are neglecting a very important segment of people above 60. You should make that your product category so exciting for them. See, these people like me, we have lived our life. We have money. We don't need our children. We want to give them. Is it exciting for me to buy a lab-grown diamond ring and give it to my daughter? I don't think so. तो ये प्रोडक्ट कैटेगरी आप एक्साइटिंग इस तरह से बना सकते हो कि अभी आप हिप हॉप ज्वेलरी की बात करते हो. कोई नाना जी देखेंगे हिप हॉप वाले, ये तो सारे गुंडे पहनते हैं यार, मैं तो कभी नहीं दूं. Sorry, I'm pulling your leg. So what I'm trying to say is make the brand so exciting. And what is an experience? It's a memory. The only thing that stays with you is memory. Everything else is temporary. Memory, first date, first breakup, okay, that's a negative memory. First love, first job, first child. So there are only about 7 ideas about love. To build a story around it, but what happens? अरे कौन खर्चा करेगा? हमारे पास तो पैसे नहीं है. तो मार्केटिंग और कम्युनिकेशन पे हमारी इंडस्ट्री में पैसा खर्चा करना कोई चाहता ही नहीं है. पैसा किधर है? मैं तो ज्यादा दुकान खोलता हूँ, आके देखेगा. भैया बंद हो जाएंगे आपकी दुकान यार. आपके प्रोडक्ट में सभी बोलते हैं मेरा प्रोडक्ट अच्छा है, प्रोडक्ट में दम है, तुम्हारे ब्रांड में दम है क्या? सॉरी टू से, नॉट मीटिंग. ठीक है ना? तो बिल्ड अ ब्रांड इन द ट्रू स्पिरिट. तो ऑल ऑफ यू आर वेरी वेल एजुकेटेड. यूएस में पढ़ा है, कनाडा में पढ़ा है, ये चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट है. He is also very good. Don't get bogged down by what your predecessors did. I think a little bit of gyan here. But anything wants to talk about in a contrary fashion what I've said.
I disagreed with one of your
Okay,
points.
please.
Yeah. Because he said ki tap into the market of 60 plus or whatever. So my point of view is like, right, every brand, there are consumers in every age group. You cannot say that a 60 plus will not buy a lab-grown diamond, or we don't know.
For gifting.
Yeah, for gifting or whatever. But I think as a brand, because we are so, we also have to make profits. So it's very important that we will focus on our direct target audience. So in that run somewhere, you have to ignore something which will be bringing in very less money, and you branding for that segment will not land. It's not a smart decision for you. So if your target audience is the millionaire and Gen Z, of course your major marketing budget is going into that. So that's why I disagreed that but I also agreed with the point that you were trying to make with the emotion bit. And we at Jiva also, we try to tap into that emotion with help of our commercials. And I think jewelry is such a category, like you were saying, that it is a lot related with the emotion. whether you are selling, whatever category, be it a hip hop jewelry or be it, everyday jewelry or luxury jewelry. It is, a boy proposing to the girl, or nowadays vice versa, and someone buying, gift for their mom from their first salary. Jewelry always has that emotion, and I think that is something that that is, that helps a brand to build on that, and also gives you a story to tell. Yeah, and in marketing, I think with help of all the social media, it's very easy nowadays to tap into each kind of segment with help of the big influencers that there are across social media, be it YouTube, be it Instagram. So I think as a brand, you cannot leave any stone unturned. You have to focus on expanding your visibility in terms of social media, in terms of if you are into retail, then opening many stores, being present at the right catchment. So everything is doing marketing for you. Some of them will be loud, some of them will be very silent. So I will say that. He said it very right. People will buy diamond. They are not here to buy natural or whatever. They are coming for diamond. And one very interesting fact that we, saw and realized at Jiva, that imagine someone stepping into a silver store, coming with the mindset of buying a 2,500 max jewelry and going out with a diamond in their hand. So that is the kind of power this category has. Okay. So I think that one example should set the expectation that how big the market for lab grown is going to be.